when awareness begins to awaken to itself, the pressure is on your name. It always comes towards your name. The name you call yourself and all the forms that are revolving, not evolving. Nothing evolves around your name. Your name is just a piece of dust. It's just a dream. It's not real. The only reality is you moving your name. Around your name, all there is difficulty. Nothing evolves. It only evolves around you being the deep meaning of being the knower of this life. So the pressure comes straight to your name, always. And whatever revolves around this idea that you're your name, and all your thoughts and feelings. So then, right there, all that you can ever experience is limitation. Because your name and the forms that revolve around that name are limited by your belief that you're that name. They're limited. They're limited by your unlimited power. Yeah, some of you got that. They're limited by your unlimited power. Because the unlimited power that what you really are limits itself on this level. And so you function on the surface from your name and all the forms revolving around your name. And all that you can ever do is think about yourself. You have to hear this more deeply, please, some condemnation, but the truth. It all revolves around your thought, feeling, idea that you're a someone. You can't do anything else because you're the power in the universe. So when you awaken, the pressure will be on your name, and the game you play is that name. And what you hold together in all your thought, feeling forms that revolve around your name. And you'll always be in the experience of your thoughts and feelings being controlled by your identification with your name. When life doesn't revolve around your name and all the forms that you've built around your name, thought forms, feeling forms, likes, dislikes. When you die, you'll see all this, and unless you're love enough to see it before the body drops away, which just means you're intent on realizing the self and moving as that. You'll see how you've held all these beliefs and images together. They're literally held together in this screen of mind. So then for you, whoever you are, for an awareness locked up in name, locked up in identity, locked up in the need to control life, which means control the power of relatedness, you'll need to really safeguard all your forms, sexually, monetarily, physically, mentally, every way but loose. You'll need to control them, because otherwise you'll lose all sense of what you are. So you'll control them. So then you'll only be moving on the surface. I don't know if you noticed, but the surface is the surface is up for constant change. It can't be the totality of reality because it's always changing. The deeper you go, the less change there is. And the finer the beingness of meaning, which is you, begins to be known. The living presence of reality is the one who's listening to these words now. When you really begin to awaken, you listen to the deeper streams. And when you look at this, you'll see that as you listen to the deeper streams, you have a wonderful sense you're nobody. The image you created of yourself begins to pale, fade. But then something comes from it. It's not out of nowhere, it's out of you somewhere. And grabs hold of the image and tries to remake the image. But if you're really awakening, your name will be paling. And at times, you completely forget you as being a someone. And then there are events on the surface that help you see how much you love your name. Events naturally occur, mostly through people, circumstances, to see how void you are of the need of a name, how void you are of the need of personal experience, how void you are of the need of things, how void you are of the need of objects to know that you are eternal. And so the surface will produce from a deeper movement so that awareness can see how aware it is. So you can know how you are and where you come from.